I love these questions when people try to deflect from what the real video was about. So let's go there for a second. Where are all the videos trying to discredit other religions? I just see in this reference to the oldest book, having studied the Bible. Well, here's the thing. The Bible's not the oldest book. Let's get that out the way. It's not the oldest book at all. The Sumerian tablets are older. The Book of the Dead from the Egyptians are older. The walls in Egypt are older. So these stories are older, which if you actually went and studied those, you will find that the majority of your Genesis and all of that comes from either the Egyptians or the Sumerian or a combination of both. So they're not original stories, nor are they the oldest story. Get outside that Bible, bro. I know you've been studying, but you got to get outside that thing. Now, why I focus on that? Because one, I was born into a Christian family. If I was born into an Islamic family, that would be my focus. You'll find many people who are just focusing on Islam. Many people who are just focusing on Buddhism and all other religions. But I grew up Christian. Now, when I was 9, I started asking questions people couldn't answer. By the time I was 12, I was trying to say, you know what? Forget these people who think they know. Let me figure out how this all works together, because I was trying so desperately to make Christianity work for me for the next 15 years. But as I studied the Bible, as I studied history, as I studied archaeology, I came to realize that these stories are just like Galatians says, they're allegories. And most of them are allegories that they took from other cultures. Like, for instance, they were in the Babylonian culture, so they took a flood story from the Babylonians, the Sumerians. They took the Genesis story from the Babylonians, the Sumerians. So a lot of these stories, I was like, no, they're coming from an older source, and they're made to fit the culture that was now teaching it. So as I was trying to make it work, because I realized that the Jesus of the Bible, Yeshua, was talking about a different God than the Old Testament, if you really look at it. Jesus said, turn the other cheek. The Old Testament God says, slap that motherfucker. Eye for an eye. Jesus is telling people about love and caring for one another, whereas the Old Testament God is genocidal, jealous, maniac. So no, it didn't work for me. So I studied those. And yeah, Islam, they take from the Old Testament, easily discredited in my book. Judaism, easily discredited in my book. Even some of the teachings in Buddhism, discredited. How can I come into the world with bad karma and trying to get back to my dharma? And how do I get rid of desire while having the desire to desire? So I don't spend a lot of time on that, because most of my audience that I make these for, my children, as well as the other people who walked away from Christianity, that's my audience. That's who I focus on. And you go to my YouTube, which is spelled LARENZOREID, you'll find that I'm talking to that audience. You're not my audience, which is why I don't answer most of y'all's questions who are stuck wherever you are. But if that makes you moral where you are, stay there, because I don't want you to be immoral and go rape my daughters and kill my son. So stay where you